muted. I am. Hi, Beans. I was muted a little bit. I was supposed to unmute myself after I take my asthma pump, but I forgot. All right. Hi there, Beans. Hello. Welcome on into this wonderful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be streaming for like 30 minutes.
Is smooching Nanak.
Mwah. Hello, Koi. Don't worry, Russ. We don't need to pause any more redeems. I've already paused everything that needs to be paused. Okay, all it's gonna be is just me sitting here, maybe a little further down. There, a little further down. There we go. You saw the little mouse on the screen. All right, I've paused like the bonk redeem and all the commands that push me away and stuff like that.
Nanak.
You want this bacon? But I haven't paused like some of the stuff that's, you know, like the hats and all that. I can do those things. Anything that moves me around, I've paused. Okay. Traxum. Hi, Traxum. Wark, you sweet bean. Hi,
Oliver
Vamp
SR
Baby.
Hello,
Killer Do Odd Orta. How you doing, you sweet bean? Welcome back. And mwah. Oh, wait, you smooching dead guy. Well, I'll smooch with mwah. There we go. Nick, do you have any tissues? I have a big tissue box next to me. I actually got the thing back after we kind of like packed away Aki's computer that he's been using for the last
Snippy Symphony is hugging Nanak.
All the hugs. Don't worry, this is not going to be a sad stream, okay? This is going to be me talking for 30 minutes because I have to stream every day, all right? I promised myself I'll be streaming every day, but I won't be able to stream all day because we have to take Aki to the airport in like 30 minutes. And I'm sort of prepared to go, all right? So, yeah. Thailand, hi Thailand, and just me art. How you doing? Take it with you. You both might need it. Yeah, we will. Anyway, hi YouTube as well. YouTube.
Have 0K, the melon is hugging Nanak.
All the hugs, you sweet bean. So this is going to be a short little stream. My fiance is leaving back to the US, and I won't be seeing him for a whole year. But it's going to be okay because I'm going to be spending time with him, giving him some love, even though cheeseburgers, throwing things at my face when I'm having a nice, kind conversation.
Dead underscore guy is sending a
Is that what you like to do? All the hearts, you sweet bean. But in a crisis at the moment, so apologies if I speak a bit strange, not doing well at the moment. We must take your medicine then, if you haven't yet. I'll be sure to pack the popsicles for y'all. Popsicles? What do you mean, Russ? The Dookie Sweet Bean wanted to surprise you by raiding in, but your settings don't allow me to. I have blocked or barred all raids for the next hour. Because I don't want to be raided into. Because I don't need to be raided into. I don't need the viewership. I just need you guys to get your stream streak. And keep it that way. And I also want to stream every single day. And this is the best thing I can think of in the short amount of time that I have with you guys. It's just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. I'm doing that every day, but the meds don't function for something like this. That's not what the meds are for. They're for concentration and not in keeping me calming down. You know what I do? Have I ever told you what I do when I'm feeling stressed and anxious and or depressed or when I feel like there's a lot on my mind that I need to clear up? Instead of like pushing it at the back of your mind, the healthiest thing to do is to sit down in a comfortable spot, and you need to embrace what you're feeling. Like a lot of people, they end up bottling up feelings and stuff like that. It's never healthy for you. You probably heard that in your life. It's not good to bottle up feelings. And there's some truth to that. It's good to think about what you're going through and reassure yourself, but in a means of, how do I put this? I meditate my feelings. And a lot of the time, I'm going to put like the music down, even though YouTube doesn't hear it. Put this down a little bit so you guys can't hear it, so I can actually hear my thoughts instead of somebody speaking in the background like that.
Is hugging Nanak.
All the hugs. So what I like to do is if I am being pedantic and if I if I be feeling anxious or I'm going through something that's making my heart ache, the best thing you need to do is sit down in a comfortable spot and close your eyes. It's like meditation, all right? It's like meditation. I like to close my eyes and I like to picture a few things. Like a lot of people have it differently. Like they write a note and they put it in fire, all that stuff. I'd like to close my eyes and imagine each situation that I have, that I'm going through, that I want to work through, as a statue, a glorified statue of that problem. Let's say there's a bully at school. All right, that's the easiest thing. Everyone's got bullies and stuff. There's a bully at school, and now you're gonna make this big ass statue about the most horrible moment, the thing that bully did to you in your mind, and you're gonna glorify it as a statue. But everything around that statue is pure utter darkness. But what is illuminating the statue are candles of color that that host your feelings about the matter. Like I feel emasculated for what he did to me or she did to me or whatever. All right, and there's this little candle that you give it a color. All right, and it's lit up. It has a flame on it. And the next thing is, this person's been hurting me for the last few years, and I'm feeling enraged about it. And I've put like maybe a dark crimson candle. That's my rage. And I know that's the color of the candle. It's all lit up. And then the more candles there are, the brighter that statue is, because you're going through those feelings at the time. Like it's pain. You're going through pain. And it's always in your mind because it's always lit up. And that's the way I want to picture everything. Because instead of it being like this jumbled mess, at least you can put it in an organized place, neatly. And then what I like to do is I pretend, while I'm sitting in a comfortable spot, pretend that I'm in front of all these candles, different little candles. They're all lit up. And one by one, I look at these candles. And I gave the example of I feel emasculated, all right, by what the person did. And I think through it and I go, why did I feel that way? And you go like, okay, maybe because there was an audience. There was people looking at me. And then you go, do those people matter? If yes, we go like, you dig deeper and you go, why does that matter to me? Why do the people matter to me? Because they're my friends or something like that. Then you think about moments those people have that you feel emasculated by. And you think about those friends that saw you be embarrassed and humiliated by this bully, and you go and think, do they see you any differently from what you are? The answer is yes or no. If the answer is yes, you dig deeper into it. And you say, why do I feel that way? Has there been moments like that? And then the more you dig deep into it, the more you can crumble that brick wall that
Fallen
you've created.
Angle 1989 is sending a heart to Nanak.
All right, okay. So so you have that brick wall, and the more deeper you go, you find that crack.
Lance Smith wants you to flip the birdie at them.
Okay, can you guys like pause the rewards for me, please? All of them, if you can. I'm also going to try and pause like the Streamloots rewards, because I'm really trying to tell you guys something. It's very important, and I don't want to be interrupted constantly. And it's actually, I'm just gonna pause everything. I'll pause everything indefinite now for 2 hours. There we go. For 2 hours. Everything for 2 hours. So you guys don't get to use the Streamloot cards anymore for the next 2 hours. It doesn't matter what it is. It's literally interrupted me every time I'm trying to get to a point. And then when I get to a point, then my ADHD goes off and I can't think. So can my moderators please pause every single reward there is at the moment? And that would be great. There we go. Now no one can interrupt me. All right. Done. Okay. Now, like I was saying, this brick wall that you've created through what this candle is. All right, you start to crack away at the most what do you call it?
I'm up late today to see your stream. Been lurking and napping when I've been too
Am-
tired and had your stream in the background to keep me company and sleep.
I love you, Bandagen. I love you. Thank you so much for the Prime sub for 21 months. I appreciate it. Guys, let me see if I can pause everything. Because, you know what? I'm going to switch off StreamerBot. And I'm going to go create a dashboard, alerts. I'm switching off the alerts. Okay. Now it's impossible for anyone to interrupt me again. All right. All right. That now it's all it is you can only chat. That's good. All right, that's fine. I appreciate all the subs and stuff and the follows and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. I won't be thanking you on the stream because it's going to be a short one. And I want to put this across. It's just a really good topic. And it's something that I like to do. All right. So, like I was saying, you have a wall, all right? And you the more you dig into the problems of that wall, you see the cracks inside of it and you see the weakest points. And once you start solving one, it's like a domino effect and you can break that wall down. And that candle can be resolved because now you're resolving the feelings, the deepest feelings of why something feels the way it is. It's okay. It's okay, Bandagen. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, I'm not mad at anyone. I just tried to get something across, and I don't want to be interrupted constantly, and it's happening a lot. So once you've solved what you feel has solved that candle, while you're sitting there thinking about that statuette surrounded by those candles, you breathe in, and you keep that breath. And you go like, how many times will it take for this candle to blow out? And you go 3 times. And you go, and then once that candle is like blown out, you can imagine the smoke. And the more you blow out these candles, little by little, and eventually get to the last, the illumination of that statue will darken like the rest of the room, and that problem will slip away. That's how I meditate my feelings, my anger, my anxieties, anything that's hurting me, anything that I'm mourning at the time. That's how I control everything around me, is to healthily take the situation at hand and think it through. Meditate it through. As long as it takes. Find yourself, and you don't need to do a candle. That's the way I like to do it, and it works for me. A lot of other people think of a situation like a staircase of colors, or a staircase of musical notes. And every staircase is a problem. And every time you resolve that problem, you take one step at a time until you reach the top where you can open up a door and leave the situation entirely. There's a lot of ways to meditate your feelings away and make yourself feel calm, collected. And at the end of it, you learn more about yourself and you learn how to focus those feelings. And then one day you go through the same situation or the same moments or the same anxieties and you go, how did I resolve it last time? And you think about those moments and you forget. It's like teaching yourself how to progress, because a lot of people don't do that and they bottle their feelings inside, or they're around friends and family that say, stop being sad, don't be this, don't be that. And it's a way to be happy. So like, if you want to use that method that I do, it's a good way to do it. A lot of psychologists would probably say you write a note to yourself and then you burn it, because burning it away means you burn the problems away. That's good too. But I like to embrace the problem at hand and solve the situation until it's finished. And thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that, likeness. I appreciate you. I used to be so embarrassed of the methods of coping through visualizing, hearing others do similar things is very validating. I'd start a house fire if I burnt notes. That's fine. I like to meditate and think of things as, because when you think about it, if you have a problem in your life and it's really fresh in your mind, you went to a friend's house party and somebody inside that house party really pissed you off, and they did something that really pissed you off, and you want to resolve those feelings. You want to go back to that person. You want to scream and shout, or you want to cry and tell them what they did to you was shitty. All right. The problem with reality is people don't care about you, and it happens. Like some people don't care about me either. There's a lot of people that do care about me. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that make you angry, the people who make you sad, depressed. They don't care about you. Even if they did in the past, they don't. What you need to realize is you need to care about the situation. You need to care about your feelings, your memories, your anxieties. And you need to care about that because it's real. It's real. It's in your mind. It's real. All right. And to embrace it is where you can learn from it and take control of it. Take control of those horrible things in your mind. The past is not a thing that needs to chain you down. Toxicity does not need to poison your heart. You are in control of your own future and your own present. So, take control of it. If you're going through something, meditate it away. Best way to do it. Thanks for the tips. I'm prone to bottle up feelings. Please don't do it. Don't do it, because all it does is hurt you in the process. I care about you too, nom nom nom. We have to take responsibility for ourselves. Exactly. Take responsibility for yourself. If it's too much and meditating doesn't work, seeking professional help works. If you don't have someone close to you that will listen, seeking a professional actually works too. Because all these things that I've done, that I've learned to do, is actually because I went to a professional. I went to somebody who gave me advice on how to release the feelings, release the toxicity, release the poison gas of moments in your life. And it sounds weird, but it's called cognitive behavioral therapy. And cognitive behavioral therapy likes to trick your brain into instead of having anxiety attacks, to embrace the anxiety and learn from it. So next time, like, it's conditioned. Next time it happens, you're prepared, and you're prepared to take it head on. And you go like, "No, this is a situation that happened before. Let me use the advice I gave myself, or the advice I got from a professional, or advice I got from my friends that seem healthy enough to proceed." So, for example, if you're in an argument with somebody, you know the best thing to do in an argument, if they constantly, you're going back and forth, the best thing you can do, and this will make you win the argument 100% of the time, is just to go, okay, and then change the topic. Because the moment you stop getting upset about something and you move on, is the moment you've won, because they want to prove you wrong. And if you don't want to get proven wrong, you're just like, carry on, man. Let's talk about something else. You've won. You've won that argument. It's not really healthy for the other person, but it's not healthy to go back and forth, because eventually you're going to fight, and then eventually it's going to turn into something more, or maybe it's going to make the situation worse. Best thing to do is just go, okay, whatever you say. Let's go. Let's continue on. And then they'll be like, "Do you believe me now?" And I was like, Nope, but I just want to talk about something else. That's the best way to do it. It's just to keep quiet because keeping quiet means that they're just, the last thing they're going to be talking about is complaining. Hi, Harry Blacktail. All right, Bailey. I'll see you soon, you sweet beard. I just got here. Is all right? Yeah, Modex. Everything's all right. I'm just talking about ways to get through things. I also like metacognitive methods where you envision certain thoughts, like you visualize an apple, and you walk up to it and around it and look at it, and you don't touch it, and you let it be seen and move along. Exactly. It's there's a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy things that you can do to, I don't know, train your brain. Because before you guys knew me, I went through cognitive behavioral therapy because I had generalized anxiety disorder, and I think I still do for the most part, but it's less. I mean, I used to wake up when I was a kid. Like, I used to wake up and look at the corner side table of my bed, and I always used to think, what if I was sleeping and I accidentally rolled over and knocked my head in a way that my temporal lobe would actually get pierced in there and basically kill me. And I was like, why do I have these thoughts, and why is it constantly in my brain? And I would always think like, oh, the ceiling fan's gonna fall down on me and kill me, or like there's these people that I'm about to walk past and they're just gonna tease me and tell me how much of a tall asshole or whatever. I always had like things like that. But most of the time, all right, because sometimes the anxiety is right. Most of the time they were wrong. But the times they were right, you go like, okay, my anxiety was correct. I now I'm conditioned to always be afraid. Because sometimes things happen when you have these anxiety disorders, and you forget about the times where you're anxious about something, but it doesn't actually happen. But you're more prone to remember the times when it does happen, and you're anxious about it, and it happened anyway. Oh, the doom thinking. I had so much of that. There's a 10 streak, but now drive home, have some fun. Okay, Blue Flakes, you sweet beard. I'll see you around. Unfortunately, I'm afraid the worst is still to come later today, but I'm going to try. Like I said, meditate those feelings away, Snappy. You don't know the future. No one knows the future. I mean, I've been watching this horror series called From, and the song that the series has is actually really good. It's que seré, which is like Spanish. It's like a Spanish saying for what may come will come. Like, it's kind of a good saying, because like the song basically talks about a father talking to their children about, and their children ask, will I be pretty? Will I be rich in the future? And the future isn't something you should think about, because what will happen to you. All right? And there's nothing you can do about it. It will just happen. But what you have is the present. And what the present is what you need to focus on, because the present moments in life is what you need. Yeah. What will be will be. Yeah. That's it. What will be. And that's the whole saying. It's a really good saying, because it's something that I also focus on in my life. But it's a good little thing. I know the song. How you do? I did have a weird moment a long while ago where I slowed down for a turn more than I usually do. Glad I did as a SUV came speeding through. Sometimes anxieties actually save our lives. It happens, all right? These anxieties do save our lives. I mean, it's natural. Actually, generalized anxiety disorder is actually not really a disorder, more of a superpower that a lot of us actually have. Anxiety is a superpower, because what anxiety does is it protects us from things that could happen. And if they can happen, we are prepared for them. It's actually a superpower. Like empathy is a superpower, but it's a hindrance in our life. A lot of the time, it's a hindrance. So if you have empathy, you don't want to see people hurt, but at the same time, you understand what they're going through. Even if you've never been through it yourself, you can feel their pain. You can put yourself in their shoes. And then in that way, you learn from it, because that's a superpower. That's the superpower that you have, is that you learn from it. Even if you haven't experienced it, you've learned from it and you grow wise to it. Even if you haven't been through it yourself and you might not know the exact feelings, you still are prepared for it in the future. So anxiety is not a bad thing, but at the same time, you can't let it control you and control your life and your moments in life, because sometimes you need to go through pain to be able to become better. And yeah, it's the truth of the matter is everyone needs to deal with the pain, and empathy kind of puts you in a position where you don't want people to go through that pain, but it's important they do, so that they can become stronger just like you. And you will grow stronger. Even if you don't feel strong right now, you will. I thought you were going to stream at 9:30 Central Time in the USA. I said, and I've posted everywhere, Zandik. Everywhere. I posted I was wrong about the time I was doing. It was going to be 8 a.m. EST. I have posted everywhere. So if you missed it, you missed it. But you're here now, so it's good. I have to leave though, Beans. It has been 30 minutes. And I've been talking about this specific topic, where I was supposed to talk about what's happening next. Next, take Act to the airport, and I won't see him for a whole year. And it's I won't see my fiance for a whole year, and it's going to be hard, especially for him, because he's more emotional than I am. I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through plenty of love. I'm his second love. I've been through plenty, and he's the one for me. He's the one that I'm going to keep for the rest of my life. He's going to be the last one, the last love that I ever have, because he is everything to me. But I'm not as sad as he is, and a lot of people feel like I will be sad as well. Sure, I will. Of course, I will. But I've been through this pain before. I've been through distance and leaving and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just happy that he's in my life, that he's alive, that he's well, that he's looked after by so many beautiful people, including you guys. I'm just happy. And I will always continue to be happy. Like I said a couple of times in my streams, it's hard for me to cry when it comes to these things, but it doesn't make me apathetic. I'm not apathetic to the situation. I am hurt. I am sad. But it's not going to affect my everyday life. And I won't let it affect my everyday life, because at the end of the day is I know that I'm going to have a future with him. I'm going to have love in my life, even if it takes a year. And yeah, that's it. I know a lot of people, other people like see it as a really bad thing. I see it as a good thing. Now I have something to focus on, to look forward to push myself forward. And this is going to be it. And I'm going to continue to stream every single day, continue to be the happy otter that you know, and it's going to be all real. Like every single stream that I've had, if I've been going through something, it's not every single stream. After my partnership stream, I did mask myself when it comes to my emotions. But after that specific stream, I haven't masked myself since. If I get angry, I get angry. If I get upset, I get upset. If I get uncomfortable, I alert my moderators in some way, and they know how to be alerted in some way, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. When I'm uncomfortable, I do that because I don't want to break away from the happiness, the moments that I'm having on stream. I don't want to let people get to me. But if I'm on stream and I am sad and happy, you guys know about it. If I am overly excited, you guys know about it. If I'm angry, you guys know about it. Who needs bonking? No one needs bonking. I'm not uncomfortable. Don't you worry. but this is gonna be. I'm gonna continue to post VODs every single day. I'm gonna be continuing to stream every single day, and know that I'm still happy. I'm still ecstatic. I am. There has been moments today where I have kind of cried because I know that he's leaving, but I know that he's hurting more, and I'm there for him. So that's it. I'm gonna see you, Beads. I hope you enjoyed the little stream and take my advice. If you want to take my advice with a grain of salt, you can. It's just the way that I focus out my feelings, and I hope that maybe some of this advice could help you. If you're feeling like you're blue and you need to, I don't know, you need a little bit more push to be happy. I hope maybe that meditation can help in some way. But I have one last advice for anyone that's going through a lot of stuff. Bear with it. Go through it. It's going to be hard. It's these moments in your life that you don't want to proceed with, but proceed through them. Walk through them. Keep your shoulders back and your head held high. And eventually, those situations, those moments in your life that you feel are going to hurt you for the rest of your life, they don't. They don't. They scar up. But the more you focus your feelings and you learn from them, they scar up less. All right. So embrace it. Embrace it. And know that it does get better every step of the way. And you need to, I don't know, you just need to keep walking. Like that, what's Finding Nemo, just keep swimming. It's kind of correct. Just keep swimming. Because no matter how hard things are in your life, eventually they'll get better. And when they get better, they'll get worse. And then when they get worse, they'll get better again. It happens like this. Like that's your moments in life. Like you feel like you're failing, then you're succeeding, then you're failing, and you're succeeding again, and you're like, oh, I want to get to that high again. And then you'll get higher, and you'll be like, holy shit, I've done better in my life, and now it's gone low again. And it's going to get up again. And yeah. But everyone's situations are different. So yeah. Beads, I'll see you around. I hope everyone has gotten their stream streak. All right. I hope everyone came around and got their stream streak, because if you haven't, all right, not my fault. This is not my fault. It was enlightening. It's good to learn stuff from others and listen to the experience. I like talking about these things sometimes too, but I didn't expect to talk about it today. I'm glad I've known you for a long time, and it's always good to see you be yourself and take care. I take care as well, Thunder Darcy. And I love you too, Turkana. Thank you for your wise words and the short talk stream. Yeah. So, Beans, it's time for me to leave to the airport. All right, I had to leave 3 minutes ago. So it's a little longer stream. I just wanted you guys to pop in and get your stream streak going. All right, stream streaks. All right, don't work on mobile. Well, maybe you should go onto the computer and get it. On a TED Talk, exactly. No, go leave. I need to go. I need to go because we need to get to the airport so he doesn't miss his flight. Beans, I hope you had yourself a great day today. Have yourself a good afternoon or good morning or a good night. And sleep tight. Don't let those bed bugs bite. And I'll see you around YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.